Hello again, everyone. Edwin Lerner back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the December 15th, 2024 full moon in Gemini. There will be a full moon in Gemini on December 15th, 2024. The full moon in astrology can represent completions and culminations. It can be a time where one becomes tired, exasperated, or simply full of something. It can be about an unveiling or revelation. What may have been hidden or suppressed for some time may finally come out. It could be a very strong outpouring of emotion that has been bottled up for some time. I believe it may also be about finding out something regarding, it could be a prominent woman in one's life. And with this being in Gemini, it could be a Gemini sun, moon, or ascendant person, or one that simply embodies the characteristics of the sign. Now, the full moon may impact all collectively, but especially those that have a Gemini or Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant. Well, Gemini because it's going to be in their own sign, and the zodiac sign Cancer because this sign is simply impacted strongly by all transits and phases of the moon, since the moon governs Cancer. Now, this may be attributed to why the zodiac sign Cancer can be so moody, fickle, and temperamental. This transit may be especially intensified if it makes a conjunction to one's Gemini sun, moon, or ascendant. Now, in some instances, this transit, could reflect the ending. It could be of a Gemini, like a job or career, especially if it falls in what I would consider one of the money houses in the chart, which is the 2nd, 6th, or 10th house. It could be the ending of a position in writing, journalism, reporting, data or satellite communications, or something associated with manual dexterity, such as auto or refrigeration mechanics. It could simply be something that may have involved much multitasking, or some position where you had to spread yourself, too thin, so to speak. And also, too, it could be the ending, as far as this full moon in Gemini, the ending of dissipating, oneself through lack of an integrating purpose. It could be something in which one expressed a lot of, versatility, a lot of variety, or the completion of a communication or writing project or endeavor. In some instances, it could be the end of, vicariously, living through someone else's accomplishments and success, or it could be some short story, may come to an end for some at this time. Now, another thing to keep in mind that full moons can be about revelations and unveilings. And the thing about this is, this could be, in some cases, it may be a revelation or unveiling of someone that is two-faced. Some people may find out about some gossiping that had been going on about them. It could be something with slander, lies and prevarication, regarding a person may come to an end. Some people may discover, something again associated with slander. It could be also forgery or plagiarism. On a positive note, though, for some people, it may manifest in simply becoming more cognizant of writing and communication abilities. Some may begin to realize they are more articulate and eloquent than they thought they were. Others may make a discovery that they're more well-rounded and versatile, more multifaceted than they originally thought they were. Now, also, too, a full moon in astrology can manifest in one becoming tired, exasperated, or simply full of something. Some may reach a breaking point in someone's overly fickle or mercurial behavior. It may be where a person may become tired of gossiping, slanderous lies. One may decide to finally call another person out on being two-faced. In some cases, it may be over one's superficial behavior. It may even be over upsetment connected with oneself. For example, a person may become tired and exasperated of living and vicariously through another person's life and achievements. And one may be tired, again, the dissipation, as far as dissipating the self through lack of an integrating purpose. Also, too, with this full moon in Gemini, full moon in general, there can be a greater propensity for accidents. And with the full moon being in Gemini, it may be attributed to speeding, driving excessively fast. It may have something to do, with mischievous or mischievous behavior, such as someone firing a paintball at a driver, causing the person to become startled, swerve, have an accident. Dual airbags. I'm only being flippant with this, but dual, connected with Gemini, dual airbags accidentally ejecting, causing a diversion. Now, another thing, too, in some instances, this could actually be a revelation or unveiling of some Gemini health-related issue, especially if it falls, say, in the first or sixth house in one's chart. Now, considering this is a regular full moon and not a supermoon or lunar eclipse, I would say it likely would be nothing overly serious. It could be some, minor issue, with breathing, the lungs, shoulders, arms, nerves, bronchial tubes, or hands. And it may be a simple, wrist or arm sprain, as an example. And another example could be some upper respiratory affection or bronchitis. Also, too, in remote cases, say if this falls in the 12th house in one's chart, there may be some unveiling or revelation regarding, could be a Gemini-related mental illness, which can be like a bipolar disorder, multiple personality disorder. That might be a little bit more serious, considering this is a regular, full moon and not, not a lunar eclipse or supermoon. The bipolar would be more, likely, of the two, but, if it comes down to it. But the thing is, this transit, being in the 12th house for some, may also manifest in becoming cognizant and aware, which is this full moon, and also could be of a hidden adversary, which is the 12th house. It may be someone, some cases may actually be a Gemini sun, moon, or ascendant, or embodies the traits of that sign. It could be someone that's very mercurial, fickle, maybe unpredictable, quick-witted, mischievous. It could be, somebody that has a tendency to gossip. Maybe somebody actually that's very, articulate, though verbose, cerebral, versatile, multifaceted, and dexterous, as some examples. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. And until next time, Edwin Leonard saying, stay well.